Happy 7th anniversary Backyard Videos! Seven years of this series. Wow! It is Friday, August 25th, 2023, and yes, it is serious. It has been 7 years since the Backyard Video series began. All the way back on Thursday, August 25th, 2016. While the actual first episode didn't actually go out until August 26th, because I didn't know how to upload from my phone at the time, the episode itself was filmed on August 25th, even though it went up the day after. Point is, this is still considered the actual anniversary day. It is now 7 years later, and of course, we have another anniversary party. And, as promised from last year, we are indeed back in my yard. Because, of course, there was no New York trip this summer. Secondly, even if there was one, it wouldn't have been in August. So, of course, we were going to be back here a year later. Because last year, we were in the Buffalo House, and that was a good fun time. It really was. I always remember that. But, yeah. So, this anniversary party, by the way, I want to give a little warning. Maybe a bit small because, well, I didn't have that many decorations. Plus, I have to reuse a lot of them, considering I don't have that many. But this is the logo. This says, Backyard Videos 7th anniversary plus 800 subs party, because there was originally going to be a party for me hitting 800 subscribers. Vaguely, as of recording this video, we have 801, so technically, we can still do it. Also, considering it's also only been 2 days since the milestone's been hit, so we can still do it. Except there's not really that much of an impact here. It's mainly, obviously, the Backyard Videos anniversary party, of course. As in tradition, it is August 25th through the 26th. As like every year, I think except for 2021, where it stayed up a few days longer than it should have, and I think last year it was only like specifically this one specific day, so yeah. But now it's back to the usual day and a half. Although, it's probably not even going to be up for 24 hours, considering I set it up within like the 7 p.m. Time, the 7 p.m. hour, and I'm probably going to take it down like less than 24 hours in this. So, yeah. Alright, let's stop messing around. We're already 3 minutes in. As you can see, we have, of course, the rainbow lights. Of course they were going to be on for this thing. It's an anniversary. So, of course, they were going to be on. So, yeah. And if you hadn't seen the last episode, we did all of this, which is still something I still think we should have just done off camera, but hey, it made a cool episode. I hope. Probably not, but hey, it made us do an episode regardless. Alright, so the workshop may not have much because we do have a blue noodle right here, we got a pinwheel right here, and I think these are normally lights, but I don't think I'm able to get them on, so that's unfortunate. We may have to throw those out, actually. But yeah, that's really all we have in here, and you know, we may play with this stuff later, hopefully. You know, I don't even know where the Frisbee went. I don't even know where that thing went. I don't know if I'm gonna have to replace it again, but we do have a pool noodle up here, and I also do frankly apologize that this is being filmed at almost night, because as you can probably see, it's like 8:13. So, I do want to apologize that this is, I think, kind of filmed at night. So, that's on my end, unfortunately. That's my fault. We do have a pinwheel right here. Very cool. We have a turquoise pool noodle right here as well. By the way, we did get a few new colored pool noodles. Okay, maybe not specifically new colors. Actually, I think there's one, actually, which you'll see, actually, like right now when we go to the tripod area. Because we do have one, and that is actually the fact that for the first time since the old backyard, we actually have pink. But this time it's more like hot pink. as we can see right here specifically. Like, we can see that this is more like hot pink. But the point is, for the first time in over 5 years, we have pink pool noodles in the backyard. Now, how long ago was this? I want to say probably a few months ago. I don't remember specifically when, but it probably was at the beginning of the summer, if I had to take a guess. I'm only going to take a guess, considering I completely forgot. Sammy, who has a pretty good memory. Except this one I actually don't really remember as much. We do have a pink noodle right here. We also got a blue one right here. We also have another pinwheel. Unfortunately, there's not really that much of wind blowing right now, so these are not going to really spin, so I have to do them myself. But we do have our first item. And that is the 800 subscribers pin / background. I guess you can consider it as one. But regardless, this has 8 hearts on it. Obviously reference 800. But also specifically the number 8 as a whole. This is the only item for the 800 subscribers event. And the blue pool noodles are specifically for the 800 celebration. Although you did see in the logo there was some blue color. So I guess it's actually a mix of both. But they're mainly for the 800 subscribers event. And then I think the rest of these colors are mainly towards the Back Your Reveals anniversary. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Sorry. Next up. Oh, this one we can't really spin that much. Hold on. Let me see if I can spin this. Because it would be unfortunate if we couldn't. Alright, there we go. So we got it kind of spin. There we go. That's much better. Okay. So I don't know okay, I don't even know where I'm going to put this thing until the event's over. But regardless, it's pretty cool. And don't worry, we're not just showcasing the anniversary party in this video. God, no. We're going to do a 7th anniversary project. Because one of the items actually is needed for it. Okay, I will have to do something with that. So we have another pink pool noodle right here as well, alongside a light green one. Nice. Our next item, and actually the last item, is the Back Your Reveals 7th anniversary pin. Let me just pull it out right now. Okay, I'm glad I did not rip that. But, as we can see, this is a pin. It says Back Your Reveals 7th anniversary, which is very cool. This will be used later on our project for the 7-year anniversary. So we're going to stick it back in there for right now, and we will come back to it later. As for the fields, as we can see, we have another turquoise noodle and another light green noodle. And that's literally it for decoration. Remember, guys, I remember last year we threw out like a good majority of my decorations. Yeah, this is what I kind of get for it. Now, says me, who could have clearly, oh, I don't know, just bought new ones. Now, I will probably do that in the future for the fall event, as I actually need to do that soon because we're like 4 weeks away until that event goes live. Oh my god! That's like the first time this light has gone on in like 5 months. I'm not kidding. That light up there has not turned on in like 5 months. It finally decides to turn on. Sorry. It's just, that is not turned on in like almost nearly half a year. Holy frick. That came out of nowhere. That literally came out of nowhere. I did not expect that to turn on. Sorry, that has not turned on in like 5 months. Good lord. Okay, so our last room in our anniversary party is right next to the garden, even though, again, there's still no garden anymore. We do got some problems, though. You see how the rest of these were lights? Yeah, as you can see, when turning these on, yeah, only like these sets of lights work like right here specifically. And unfortunately, it doesn't really last long because they do go along here, but they end right around here, which is unfortunate. So, yeah. My god, though, it's still crazy that that thing actually turns on. Holy frick. But honestly, perfect timing. Considering the fact that, well, this is, I guess, it's not even a night event. It's actually more like an evening event, actually. This event only took like 20 to 30 minutes to set up. And arguably speaking, was already set up during the previous episode. So that's pretty cool. And that wraps up the Backyard VO 7th anniversary party. Now, let's do what I did as promised and go get that pin. And actually, this is actually going to be a combination of both a 7-year anniversary project for Backyard VOs and the 800 subscribers project. So let's go ahead and actually get both of these respectively. Okay, I am glad I filmed this at the time that I did, because now it is getting really dark out here. Now, of course, we've done episodes in the pitch black, of course, but it's been kind of a common tradition in the 3rd and 4th anniversaries where we have filmed them in these lighting. Well, in this specific lighting. Now, it has been a bit since we've done a project. Again, I still want to greatly apologize for that. Whew, I need to do more projects in this series. And this is the perfect opportunity. The problem is, I need to really think of like... Okay, I may or may not need my flashlight for this, because this is what I get for literally waiting all the way until like right now to even like think once about even... Hold on, just 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. Okay, we got it. Here we are. Alright, alright, alright. Dang, that looks really good, I'm not gonna lie. So, here's the thing. We don't really have that many rings left, so we're mainly going to need to use this, this, and this. Now, why those 3 specifically? Well, it's one of the last 3 rings I still have for some reason. I know, that's actually really annoying. And the reason I say annoying is physically because those are like the only rings I have left. Like, all my other rings are just straight up gone at this point. And that's unfortunate. We're gonna have to replace these again. And we already did in 2020. That was 3 years ago, so of course we're gonna have to replace them again. Oh, wait. I wanna do something a little smart about this one. I wanna do something a bit smart. Obviously, we're gonna remove all of these. We're gonna do something well more creative. Hopefully, to an extent. Okay, I still need to throw those ones out to the, what is it? Yeah, the lights. Still need to throw those things out. Now, we're still gonna use those rings. Now, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna leave the Backyard VO's pin. I think right where it is. I think just, hold on, just take it out of here. Just put that there. And that actually looks pretty good. What we might do is put the 800 one right here, which is very cool as well. We're gonna do that. And then we're also going to, where the heck are the rocks that I got during the Florida vacation? Yeah, now that I think about it, where the heck did those things go, actually? I'm actually curious now. Because, like, I'm actually, like, legitimately curious. Where did those things go? The gold rocks I got during the Florida vacation. I'm actually curious where those things went. I don't know if I ever actually put them in here after that vacation ended back, on July 21st. Which makes me think, did I ever actually put them in here? I'm not sure. Yeah, now that's actually making me think. Did I ever actually put them in here? But whatever. We'll probably deal with that in the future. Assuming I remember that is. So I also want to be a little more creative and put some seashells on this project. Sorry about that. I want to be a little more creative and hold on. We are going to use these, I promise. Let me just go ahead and put this right here so we could just label it like right there, and then do this. That's very cool. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. And then I think what we'll do is put this right here, and then Okay, so specifically, we're going to put one ring on one segment of the project. So, for example, you may have noticed there is a yellow ring on this part, a pink ring right here, and then a orange one right here. You'll notice as we go through this, and where is more seashells? Okay. Look, you see all of these? I know, pretty nuts that I have all of these still. After all these years. Actually, I only got them at the beginning of 2020. If you recall. But it's still nice to have them. Yeah, I figured some of those were going to break. Alright. Put that there. That actually looks really cool. Now, I know a lot of these projects have been looking the same over the past probably year or so. I want to apologize. That's because I don't really have much at the moment to do stuff like that. So I know a lot of these projects have looked practically the same in the past few months, or probably the past year or so. Again, I want to apologize for that, because that is actually kind of a problem. Because they literally have been kind of looking exactly the same. Just with a few, minor differences. I know, we're not doing much. This is the 7th anniversary project after all. And you'd think that I would have had it more organized. Dang, when would I have ever said that? But actually, it's kind of true, actually. I need to have this project table a lot more organized. That's probably going to be obviously an off-camera project. Oh, come on. You see, that's probably going to be an off-camera project that I'll just do myself, which is, again, what the previous episode should have just been. I need to stop referencing that, by the way. Oh. Okay, I thought the logo fell. Actually, now that I think about it, should that be on this project? I'm not sure. But regardless, I think we're good for this episode of Backyard Videos. While I know it's probably not the best way to celebrate the anniversary of the series, I'll probably admit last year was honestly way better in my opinion. But at least I did something for 7 years, even though it's probably the same thing that I did probably a few years ago. Of course, it's obviously way better than the 5th anniversary, considering, there was an actual party for this, so I'll admit that in my way. But I'm going to wrap it up here, because at this point, I feel the project's finished. Give me just 1 second. Okay. So you may notice how this project is specifically complete, and I can confirm that it is complete. At least I really do hope it is. Actually, I make that decision if it is or not. Where the heck is that coming from? You hear that? Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here like I just said. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Now, I also hope I want to be more consistent, so if you do see a few extra episodes within the next week or two, that means I need to catch up a little, because I skipped over half of August, if you hadn't managed to notice. And I do apologize. That is my own fault, and I need to make them up. Again. I thought we were done with that. Oh! I forgot to put my phone away. Oh! Again, happy 7th anniversary to this beautiful series. And here's to 8 years next year, on Sunday, August 25th, 2024. Let's go!